am is from you. I remain humble, obedient, and generous, sharing freely without hoarding, demonstrating faith, gratitude, and alignment with your heart. I also remind myself of your word in Proverbs 3:9-10, where it states that when I honor you with my substance, my barns shall overflow with plenty, and my presses shall burst with new wine. I pledge to remain humble, obedient, and generous, always honoring you with my substance, giving freely, and demonstrating faith in your promises. I am satisfied with your blessings and revel in walking in your presence, watching your promises manifest in all aspects of my life. I acknowledge that lack and fear have no place in my life, and acknowledge you as my source of strength, satisfaction, and protection. I trust in your supply and gratitude towards my home, family, and all things concerning me. I walk in purity and righteousness, and you grant me security. I praise you, Lord, for faithfulness, and bless you for your abundance, peace, and blessing. I am a conduit of blessing, a steward of your riches and your reflection on earth. I walk in joy, gratitude, and humility, trusting you to meet every need and guide me into paths of abundance, peace, and blessing.
Heavenly Father, I come before you today with a heart fully surrendered, declaring that my trust is wholly in you. I release every worry, every anxiety, and every fear that tempts me to lean on my own understanding. I know that true peace and direction flow from you alone, and I choose to remain anchored in your promises. I know your word says in Proverbs 3:5-6 that when I trust in you with all my heart and do not lean on my own understanding, you shall direct my paths. I declare today that my life is fully aligned with your will. Every decision I make, every step I take, every plan I pursue is guided by your wisdom. I am not uncertain. I am not shaken. I walk in clarity because you are my guide. I know your word says in Deuteronomy 8:2 that you led your people through the wilderness to teach them dependence, to humble them, and to test them. And I declare that every season one walk through is purposeful. Even in stretching seasons, I am learning, growing, and maturing in faith. I will not despise the lessons you bring. I will not rebel against your discipline. I embrace it fully, knowing it produces endurance, character, and hope. I know your word says in Psalm 1:1-6-7 that the righteous shall not be moved. They shall be established forever, and their heart is fixed, trusting in the Lord. I declare that my heart remains steadfast. I do not falter when bad news comes. I do not panic when the world shakes around me. I remain secure in your presence, confident in your faithfulness, and unshakable in the assurance of your promises. I know your word says in 2 Corinthians 9-8 that you are able to make all grace abound toward me, that I may always have sufficiency in all things. And I declare that I lack nothing. I am fully supplied. My resources, my wisdom, my energy, my time, all are enough for every task, every call, and every good work you have prepared for me. Nothing is withheld from me that is necessary for your glory and purpose. I declare that I will not lean on my own understanding, my own plans, or my own timing. I surrender completely to your guidance. I refuse to allow fear, confusion, or doubt to direct my steps. My life is not at the mercy of circumstances. It is directed by you. I trust your timing. I obey your leading, and I walk forward boldly in faith. I know your word says in Proverbs 3 that as I acknowledge you in all my ways, You will make my paths straight, and I declare that the paths before me are clear, straight and illuminated by your light. Every obstacle is removed. Every hidden trap is exposed. I walk safely, confidently, and without delay, because you are my guide. I declare that even when I cannot see the next step, I will trust you, even when the future feels uncertain. I will walk by faith, not by sight. I will not lean on temporary understanding. I will rest in your eternal wisdom. I will listen, obey, and act according to your word. I lift my voice in praise, declaring that my alignment with you brings peace, joy, and victory. I am not hurried. I am not stressed. I am not anxious. I am confident in your hand over my life. One, declare clarity, favor, and discernment in every decision. I know your word says in Psalm 112 that the generation of the upright shall be blessed. And I declare blessing over my life today. I bless my home, my family, my work, my finances, and every opportunity you place before me. I bless myself with obedience, diligence, and faith. I bless others with generosity, compassion, and integrity. I declare that I am fully aligned with your will, walking in obedience, trust, and complete dependence on you. My steps are directed, my heart is fixed, and my spirit is anchored in the certainty of your word.
Faithful God, honoring your word in all aspects of my life, I acknowledge your goodness, righteousness, and divine favor. Today, I choose to live in reverence and faith, guided by your word. I know your word says in Psalm 112 that blessed are those who fear you and delight in your commandments, whose seeds will sprout mighty offspring, and their lineage will be blessed. I am that blessed one. My life is full of favor, and my actions produce fruit, positively impacting my family. By following your word, I demonstrate my faithfulness. I honor you in all aspects, even in my work, finances, and words. Choosing integrity over convenience, righteousness over compromise, and faith over fear. I realize your word says in Deuteronomy 8 that if I keep your commandments, I shall live a long and prosperous life, living in a good land full of water, wheat, barley, vines, figs, and pomegranates. My life proves this true, and my land is abundant and full of fruit. I am dedicated to living in integrity, generosity, and joy. I know your word says in Proverbs 3 that one who honors you with their substance and abundance lives in abundance, having barns full of supplies and presses bursting with new wine. My life is abundant, filled with joy, and all acts of giving produce fruit, multiplied and abundant. I rejoice in your blessing, recognizing that my life is an eternal testimony of faithfulness. I honor you in every aspect, striving to establish patterns of honesty, integrity, and generosity in my actions. My legacy continues to be rooted in righteousness, fruitfulness, and focusing on your glory. I lift my voice in praise and declaration, knowing that my life is both a living testimony of your faithfulness and a source of eternal blessing for those who follow me. May your goodness, righteousness, and divine favor abound in my life as I strive to walk in faithfulness all the days of my life.
Lord Almighty, thanks for providing my life with abundance, opportunities, and good things from your hand. I praise you for faithfulness and recognize your word that says you are able to make all grace abound toward me. I know that your word in 2 Corinthians 9:8 promises me sufficiency in all things, and that you increase me in every way. I trust in your word, knowing that every need is met and every challenge is overcome. I am fully equipped for every opportunity, empowered for every good work, and not hindered in any vain effort. I am inspired by your word, knowing that my giving freely produces abundant fruit. I have promised to sow, bless, and multiply. I will not withhold or keep anything from you, and I am grateful for everything I have received. I am not diminished by giving or my efforts, as I walk in your principles. I trust in your word in Proverbs 3:9-10 that when I honor you with my substance and share my increase to all, my barns overflow and my presses produce new wine. My life is full of abundance, never short of anything, and I am empowered to trust in your goodness. I recognize your word in Deuteronomy 8:3 that living by bread alone does not ensure success, but faith in you. My confidence lies not in material things, but in you, my eternal provider. Instead of clinging to my own supplies, I trust in you to supply all I need with wisdom, diligence, and integrity. I am mindful of your word in Psalm 112:5-6, and am determined not to live in scarcity or